Hey dudes, I'm Hilah, and today on Hilah Cooking I am going to share with you another one of my great-grandma's recipes. It is moist and fruity and perfect for breakfast or even just coffee time, and it is known as cranberry nut bread, not because there's balls in it. First we're going to cream together some butter and egg. Let's get that incorporated. And we'll start slowly adding in our sugar and beat it until it's nice and thick and creamy. Okay, that looks good. And next we're gonna work on some citrus. And usually cranberry nut bread recipes use oranges, but if you're lucky enough to have Meyer lemons at your avail, those are really, really good. I got this one from my friend Adrienne, which if you like yoga, you should check out her YouTube show, Yoga with Adrienne. But anyway, she gave me these Meyer lemons that grew from her friend's tree, so I'm gonna use that. So we need a little bit of zest. And if you were gonna use an orange, you would just do the same amount of everything. Gosh, and these are so floral. They're a different variety of lemon than the ones you usually get at the store. They're really thin-skinned, but they just have a really, really fruity flavor to them. Super nice. And then we also need the juice. And I've got some water in here too. This is all of our liquids. Then we'll just turn this on low and gradually add this in. Okay. And once that's all in, we can start adding in our dry mixture. I'm using whole wheat pastry flour just to make it a little bit higher in fiber, a little bit healthier, but my grandma always used white flour. Either one will work. Just careful not to have too high of a speed or you will spray flour all over the place. So, and then I've just got some fresh cranberries here, and these have been just rinsed, and I imagine you could use frozen ones, but I'm not really positive. So we just want to add those in. And some pecans. And also I've used macadamia nuts and walnuts both. The original recipe calls for pecans, and I like them a little bit better with this particular recipe. Boop. But you could totally leave out the nuts altogether if you have an allergy. Okay, this is good. Now we just need to put it into our loaf pan. Look at that. This is gonna be tasty. All right, I'm gonna spray my pan with a little bit of oil. And then we're just gonna plop our stiff and sticky dough on in there. And just smooth it out as best you can. Rad tad. Okay, I'm gonna bake this for about 50 to 60 minutes at 350 until it's cooked, dude. So here is my finished bread product. I baked it for about an hour, and then I just let it cool in the pan on a rack for like 2 to 3 hours until it's completely cool. And you'll know when it's done, and you put a toothpick in the center and it comes out clean. So I'm just gonna run a knife gently around the edges to kind of loosen it. You could totally serve this out of the pan, but if you can get it out, it's a little easier. Sort of do that and give it a tap on the butt. Look at that. Now that's purty. That's the purty bread. All right, I actually made one of these earlier this week and took a piece to my grandma, and she said it was quite acceptable, which is her way of saying that it was really good. Oh my God. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like heaven probably smells if heaven were a cake. It's gorgeous, you guys. This would be so good for like Christmas breakfast or brunch with, you know, if you have guests over. It's so beautiful and colorful, and it just smells like Christmas and joy and happiness. Ooh. So good. It's sweet and tart, and the cake part is just like a pound cake. It's got such a wonderful, moist and slightly dense texture. It's a really, really phenomenal recipe, you guys. I hope you try this. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about the recipe, leave them below. And remember, at HilahCooking.com, you can always get the printable recipes with all the details, all the measurements, and everything there. So enjoy and have a wonderful week. Thanks for watching. See ya.